Good afternoon and welcome back to the 2025 edition of the Stu Sells 1824 Halifax Classic, hosted here at the Halifax Curling Club at 948 South Bland Street. This year's event is brought to you by Steel Subaru and Neon Train, and of course, our title sponsor, Stu Sells Realty. My name is Alan Aaronholt, and I'm joined here behind the glass once more by my good friend Emma Arnold. Emma, how are you today?
I am doing well. Much better that you said it was the afternoon today instead of the evening at this time.
I learned from my mistakes. For those of you who tuned in yesterday for the Adams-Moss-McDermott game, heard me make a few faux pas, so we're going to look to do a little bit better, just improve every day as we work towards our championship games on Sunday afternoon. Today we're our feature sheet here on 4:30. Draw number 7 of the event is between Team Greg Smith, who has made it in from Newfoundland after some travel delays yesterday, and Team Kendal Thompson. It'll be Thompson who took the hammer in the draw to the button, and so Team Greg Smith is leading us off. As always, the players are mic'd up, including Super Spare, Scott Zachary, and Team Thompson playing with 3 as lead Michael Brophy is unfortunately under the weather, recovering from an illness. So we got a shorthanded Thompson and a spare for Smith. 2 colorful teams, lots of good communication. So we'll maybe leave you with Greg as much as we can for today's broadcast.
Like to wait a bit.
A little bit of room. A lot of room.
Bullet. Well, it's not a bullet, but
Okay. As long as it's back 8. 3-9. I think just drive it the whole way.
Bryce Everest throwing lead stones today. Just slipping into the back of the 8-foot.
Lots of line. T. Always Carter.
Not 4.
Got to curl a mile.
Looks good.
Can we come to this?
Wait, close.
Straight. Straight. Straight.
Okay.
Both teams playing a little heavy there.
kind of thinking just.
Ice seems to be up to speed early. Great conditions so far through 7 draws from head ice maker Adam McCarahan and all of the wonderful volunteers that help him put the ice together here. It's long days, slaving away with the ice conditions to make sure we get the premium surface that we're able to provide these curlers for the event. Nice shot by Bryce there, well managed by the Thompsons. Does leave a double here.
What is it, like a quarter?
Yeah, quarter.
Looking for a quarter here from Scott Zachary.
But I think that's the way to play that. It's inside draw to the button path.
Yep.
This inside-out shots have been catching teams all weekend.
Hard shot. Hard.
And that will just roll over the top. Roll away and give Kendal the opportunity to sit 2 here, maybe sink one underneath that center guard.
Top 4.
Stuart very entertaining in his own right. the more lighthearted of the two brothers, to say the least.
Weights close.
Get those knife actions, brush strokes in there, and does get that stone to settle up just behind that guard in front of the tee line. Greg Smith now looking to freeze on top. After throwing 8 seconds on his last, it'll be Scott Zachary here trying to throw a nice freeze.
Top four is good. No line.
Line's good.
No bounce.
Curl.
Curl.
Knife.
Curl. Are we bouncing? Curl.
Knife it. Hard, hard.
It's got to be heavy on that line.
13
And that'll just bounce off there, Emma, into the open, and give Kendall and Stewart the opportunity to hit and roll, and they said another one buried.
Curl.
Stewart is no stranger to this event. He has been or played in all of them himself, so a true supporter of the Halifax Stew Cells.
And didn't get the roll underneath, but does poke the yellow through the hole, and red now sitting 3 here.
I think you're kind of forced to draw.
What was my number?
Looked like control when it hit it. Yeah. The way when it hit it, I was like, oh my god, it's rolling 5 feet.
You're like 4 feet bigger than
Yeah. Good call on the speed, because you could make a really good line call. It did, yeah.
Here we go. It'll be third for this Smith team. Carter Small looking to throw this freeze now and turn the end around.
back 8.
Curl. Curl.
Team Greg Smith, again, just that little bit heavy, will bounce off, and now that red stone is in behind the tee line, but still that yellow's available to be removed.
I got an inch of air.
The more
I
red
like-
rocks
I
in the
like
back
the
there, the
aggressive
more
play.
chances there are to jam
Sure.
the yellow. It's a bit of hesitation now on Team Thompson as to what to call.
Okay.
You're just bored.
Yeah. I'll throw the same.
Yeah.
So this will be another chance to poke that yellow through the hole. And now sit 4 here in end number 1 with hammer for Team Thompson.
Yep, good shirt, good shirt. Very good.
Well played. Starting to get a little scary for Team Smith here. Switching strategies from the draw and freeze to it's time to remove some reds.
Oh. I thought you
Might be a
felt
triple.
similar.
Thick triple, but might be there.
Did not roll off of it like the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it,
3
bud.
quarters high.
So giving just a little bit
We're
more
playing the
ice
double
on
at the
this
back, or triple basically at
inside
the back.
out
And then we
path
just
this
into the
time.
draw.
And with the lefty delivery, might just be coming across center that little bit more.
9.
Oh, curl. Clean. Oh, you're getting 2 of them. 6.
Yeah, does get the double, but rolls in between those reds and doesn't get to hang around. So free draw here for Kendal Thompson.
Like we can overcurl the in. Very nice here, eh?
It's nice he at least pushed that one back. His first one. Might come into play.
A little bit of room.
Room. Tons of room.
I would switch now.
This one looks to
0
be
line.
out there. Stewart maybe backing this up a hair.
It's top two, should be.
Yeah.
This you want to take this deep, I think. Don't set up a pocket.
Just heavy.
Yeah, it's not. Well, Stewart not mincing words on his performance there.
I think it's the call. Right there should be close. Try to get right to there if you can get there. Right to the
Nobody's
nose
playing
if
this
you
out
can.
turn side. All been the in turn so far.
Like just over.
I think this is
So long.
What's that?
kind of has to be the call.
Yeah, not much else you can play here. I mean, you could maybe play the back double and roll away. Might help you get away with only a 2. Freeze, because they're all behind T-line Emma, I think, you know, if you make this well, the end's over. Really saved yourself here.
The release,
Yeah,
like,
and
it's nice and
it seems like
positive, too.
folks have been struggling a bit with the speed of the ice, so having that backing will help. But it'll also be interesting to see what sweepers can do with the curl if Greg throws the correct weight, which it looks like he has.
He's close. Trying to get it to carve over now. Really want to get this there. That'll come up just a few feet light. Looks like it's third shot there. Did leave it open, so potential to tap that up or maybe run it in, depending on where Kendal leaves this stone.
Also forcing Team Thompson to go to the other side of the sheet, which they haven't seen as much. So they won't be as familiar with the speed or the amount of curl they'll get.
They're taking inside of the 8-foot on this turn, Emma, where they were taken into the 12 going the other way.
Really for a clean. I was hoping.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, play the bump. That's fine.
Line's great. Straight.
Bryce picking this up early.
Gotta go. Hard.
Trying to get this by. I don't know if it picked something up or if it was just fresh. Oh, a little tick on the backside, but won't quite get there.
I thought it picked.
Because I was not
Looked nice.
Seems like they're thinking it may have picked.
No,
Yeah, interesting. I mean, hadn't played there in 3/4 of an end. And actually, if I remember correctly, that was Kendall's side for practice, and they were first practice. Greg and their team had the side they're playing now for practice. So it's
be
been
gritty, but
20 minutes since that side got used. Might have just firmed up a bit.
a slower stroke, they just all of a sudden moved. They were a third of the way
I was
down.
thinking 30 with a good pad would have been the number. We had to play that turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you gave a good stab. I think it was just bad luck.
Back tap. Oh, what? Back 4. Back 8.
It's 3 inches less.
I was thinking a little less room. I'll be able to hold it.
This is kind of tricky to call line because if you throw the right weight, you could just chisel off. It.
Greg trying to tap up the stone he just threw.
Tight, yeah.
It's good.
Trying to get this angle correct.
Looks pretty close.
Go, go.
Oh, that's a brilliant shot.
High fives all around there from the team.
Yeah.
Yellow, red, yellow?
Yeah, well done.
I guess you might as well try. Kendal Thompson looking to make some noise here with hammer in end number 1.
Looks like this is for 3.
You'd think so, hey? Yeah. Don't know if you can ever keep... Well, is the back one out counting the top yellow? Might only be for 2. Actually, no, they had to bump it up. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Whoa! Whoa!
Kendal still on the other side of center line. Right on by. So that'll be a steal of 1 for Greg Smith. They will take a 1-0 lead into end number 2. Thompson retaining hammer.
Every shot starts with a plan. You read the ice, choose your line, and make your move. Retirement should be no different. Without a plan, you're just throwing stones and hoping for the best. Optimal helps you see every angle and builds a strategy that fits you. It puts you in control, giving you clarity and confidence in every financial decision. Optimal. Create the retirement you've earned.
And we are back here. Alan Ehrenholtz joined by Emma Arnold here. Halifax Curling Club for the 1824 Stu Sells Halifax Classic. Greg Smith taking a single point via the steal in end number 1. And so they will start us off here in end number 2, coming back towards the glass. It'll be Team Kendal Thompson maintaining the hammer. Looking around the rings, Emma, a couple of scores already on the board, it looks like. Team Black getting an early lead on Reagan. Our other 2 sheets haven't posted yet, but we'll keep you up to date as we see those scores going up. We have Team Steele versus Team McIsaac. Kalen wearing the patented hood, making sure nothing distracts him. And then over on sheet number 4, we have Team Godsland and Team Adams.
Little bit of room.
I know. Weight's good.
Okay, line's good now. Looks light.
At 50 with a nice ad. Not a 50 with a nice ad on yours.
Both teams throwing up some guards early on in this end. See, last end they weren't too scared of getting rocks in play early on.
A few more feet.
That corner guard getting almost fully into the 12-foot there, so maybe not the best location, but still usable for Kendal. Both teams still sticking with this one side of the sheet. Throwing back on the outturn side now.
A little light.
Where?
Light 12. Let it go.
Line's great.
Top 8.
Always Carter.
It's good.
Line's great.
Top 4.
15-3. You're fine, line. You're fine.
My boy, Sean.
That's a great throw right into the 4-foot there. Might even poked out the other side a little bit.
Yeah, that one slid so much better.
I think it's like a 5-2.
Out of 40.
Hear lots of numbers being thrown around. I think I heard Greg say that was a 15-2 maybe to the T line. So ice conditions remain quite keen.
Hey, get it here. Get it here.
This one's floating out a little bit. Just come back late. Kendall gonna get it there. That's a pretty good spot.
Yeah, I think I'll be on this side of.
Nice, Brick.
Where?
Yep.
Okay, line.
Yep.
Line. Line.
Going early here.
Hard line. Really hard line. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta
Sweeper
go.
saying it's going to about top 8 weight.
Wow. Just getting it by. Gets that yellow into a good position. Great sweep from Sean and Carter there. Getting Scott's rock into the correct position. And just the way those angles on the yellows are looking, it's time to get rid of that center yellow guard. It's not going to be straight peel though, Emma. Looking to keep the shooter around and get a second corner out of it.
Yeah, I'm just tight. I'm sliding tight. I need to not slide tight.
This one might be floating a bit too.
Throw that much weight. Maybe they were trying to play it super thick and catch something in the house too. It does stick around for a corner guard, so pretty good try by Bryce there.
Did you get the hog on that? Or was it 16?
Probably just putting that back, eh?
I would assume so at this point in the end. They're set up pretty good in the house. Waste a couple of rocks here or force Kendall to make some moves.
Yeah, I mean, if you go in now and you maybe nose and sit 3, there's still lots of end, and Stewart and Kendall are more than capable of making some rocks fly if you give them open hits. So I like a couple guards here, like you say.
Carter.
Yep. Yep.
Gotta go, bud. Gotta go, buddy. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. A little more.
Really nice.
We do see a score up now on sheet 4.
I've got a half.
It's like Team Goslin scored 2 in the first end against Team Adams, so Adams will have hammer going into the second end.
I don't mind just playing.
I do. It looked like a blank on sheet 2. They haven't put the number up, but I saw Kalen throw like 6 seconds at a stone, so I assume it was a blank.
Yep. Yes. Hard, Bryce. Yep, stay on it, stay on it.
This one going, and I think that's that side again, Emma, just not being played or a little fresh, and second end in a row that Thompson's been caught playing on that side, and just the double nudge, that's really not a good
It was
result.
exactly like what yours looked like. That I thought was a pick, but it's just unnatural, yeah.
Here the brothers talking about how it is probably just a path in the ice there.
Yeah.
True.
Probably makes sense, what?
Greg really liking the way that the yellows are lining up on the center line, so doesn't have to get anything fancy here. Can just remove that yellow and, can remove that red and just add another yellow into the rings.
Yeah. Make it.
Yep, yes!
This is going again.
Hard! Hard, 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 hard!
Good.
Does stick around though.
Good shot. Good sweep, bud. What was that? 85. Okay. 85. What?
Good throw. That was good.
Nose.
The wings with that 8 to 9 weight.
Okay. I was seeing the in.
Okay, just feel.
Looking for the run back here.
Your Team Thompson, you're really looking to move around those angles a bit for the rocks in the house.
Straight.
Oh, wow.
Just like that.
What a throw.
Good call.
What a throw. Just the casual run triple from Stuart Thompson.
And they stay shot afterwards, too.
But this is where it's interesting. They the sticking around with the yellow there at the side of the rings. Now Greg can sit 2 yellows, and the force is on here. Kendal going to have to try to manufacture a 2 with only a few stones to come in the end. This one's floating on them, though. Scott Zachary trying to move this back. And you can't put 2 stones much further apart than that.
Does give some backing, though, for Team Thompson to throw a rock around that corner guard that Bryce Evers threw on his first.
I thought the release was a hair aggressive, but there's just 11. I'm good. That's the way you want to throw it, though, weight-wise. Still good line. Good line. 4-8. Should be there. Stay close. Line's really good. Straight. Just hold it. Straight right there. Good shot, Stu.
So maybe a touch deeper than they would have wanted there, Emma, just behind the tee line, but does get shot stone out of it, buried and with backing, so pretty good result.
Popped out a little on the other side, with the curl going from the inside to the outside of the sheet there.
I think freeze is a pretty good call here. Would hate to hit this thin and roll off. Hate to crash. Best result, though, is this little tap if you can get it out of the rings, or even just the 3rd shot or 4th shot.
Pulling one only.
You can just probably just draw there, hey?
Oh, I hated the peel throw because it was sliding so wide, but I knew I squared it really nicely, so it was just warping at the end. It was an impossible line call, but you just gotta hope. Yeah.
You have Greg here opting for the draw or freeze.
It was kind of weird.
Interesting to hear. I mean, obviously Stuart and Kendal know each other so well, curled with each other for years, curled against each other for years. If you wanted anybody calling line for your shot, I think that's a pretty good person to know every single way you could possibly throw one. And hearing Stuart just say, didn't like the way I slid, didn't really like the way I released it, I don't know, you had it. Pretty comforting. So here we go, Greg Smith with his first in end number 2, looking to draw down to the face of this red and put some pressure on Kendal Thompson.
Looks like the sweepers think it's a bit light.
And just a little rub there. Not going to quite get into the rings. That little bit light.
Okay. I like the out.
I don't want to hang and have raw.
We'll just like kind of call it to there. The in's a guess. I just.
Interesting. In-turn, maybe the more natural shot. You're hearing Kendal say they didn't want to leave a hit and roll on the out-turn side of the sheet, but they know this side better. They feel more confident with this side, and so they're just going to tighten up the ice and see if they can't over-curl it as opposed to just drawing on the in-turn side. Kendal Thompson with his first here in end number 2.
Room. Room.
Room and heavy, not a good combination.
Don't have to. Line's good. Looks really large. Maybe maximum distance, I think, yeah.
Looks like it might be behind the tee line.
Keep curling, keep curling, keep curling, keep curling. Good call on the weight. Good shot.
Bryce knowing that was heavy out of the hand and trying to back button would have been the worst. Greg could have froze into it or just removed it. Top 4 half open would have maybe given a double. So getting it kind of even, getting it back there, sit 2, not the end of the world here for Thompson.
I just don't think it is outside middle 8. You can look and see it's a little.
This is the side that no one's really played yet. Both rocks here kind of snapped a bit, so we'll see if Greg can figure it out.
Did see him asking for a little bit more ice as he made his way down the sheet. So prepared for that extra curl.
Greg got the tuck slide, the backswing, very curler's delivery, if you ever seen one. That one also moving quite a bit. Does remove the red from play, but this will give a nose hit for Thompson to score 2.
It'll track pretty true with the other. I was so distracted. Yeah. That looks good. Throw nice board.
There's a question. There's board weight, there's bumper weight, and then there's nice board.
It's always entertaining hearing all the teams and their different ways of calling weight and line. So I think there'd also be good board. And what's the difference between a nice board and a good board?
My favorite was always heavy hack.
Heavy hack.
Clean.
That's space weight now. Not quite hack.
Straight.
Bryce picking this up now.
It's like it's curling a little more than they thought it would.
Straight. Good scrub, Bryce. Good shot, Ken.
Oh, they make it good there. 4 there, 2, and that'll be a 2-1 lead for Thompson over Smith. Smith will have hammer in end number 3.
Every shot starts with a plan. You read the ice, choose your line, and make your move. Retirement should be no different. Without a plan, you're just throwing stones and hoping for the best. Optimal helps you see every angle and builds a strategy that fits you. It puts you in control.
Your construction project is complicated. Your insurance and surety bonding shouldn't. At Stand-Up Simpson, we make complex risk simple. No fluff, no wasted time. We're independent, family-owned. We'll fight to get you the right coverage. When it comes to protecting your business, every detail matters. That's where we come in. So reach out today and see the stand-up difference.
Hello and welcome back. After a 2, it'll be Bryce Everest leading it off for Team Kendal Thompson and Team Greg Smith looking to respond at end number 3 here on our feature sheet at the 1824 Stu Sells Halifax Classic, brought to you by the Kahan House, our patch sponsor, our Murphy Hospitality Group, Stanhope Simpson, Optimal, Coastal Sports and Wellness, and of course our presenting sponsors, Steel Subaru, Neon Train, and our title sponsor, the Stu Sells Realty Group.
Got some more updates for you across the sheets. On sheet 1, Black and Regan did blank the second end, so Regan maintains hammer in the third, down by 2. And over on sheet 4, Team Adams came back with a 2, so they are now tied with Team Gosland having hammer in the third.
And on sheet number 2, just beside us, we got a couple of frozen reds, and Kalen McIsaac hood up, locked in the hack. I assume this is going to be moving, because he's going to try to get rid of both these frozen stones.
Well, you're good. You're good. Good job, buddy.
Wow. And that might have been for 3. What a shot from Kalen.
Top 4.
Now, well, as they figure it out, we'll turn our attention back to our sheet, where Greg Smith threw up a corner guard, and now Bryce Everest is going to look to come into the top 4 foot around his center guard from his first stone. I think the most corner guards we've seen all tournament.
Yeah, they, as I said, haven't been scared of getting rocks in play from early on in this game. Both teams, or has Greg Smith played yet, or is this his first game?
This would be his first game, I believe, unfortunately due to the travel delays there yesterday. I believe they weren't able to play at 4:30 yesterday, so they're first on the ice today, and then they have a makeup game on Saturday, is my understanding.
Yeah, Team Thompson, their second game of the day, so they're getting used to the ice and feeling more confident with playing a little bit more aggressive.
Couple of great shots from Bryce there.
Top 4. Top 8. Top 8.
Now Greg Smith looking to come around the corner guard. This is a very classic end. This is right out of the textbook.
Gotta curl and get fully buried.
Scott Zachary trying to knife this over. A lot of late movement on our sheet here. Great conditions again. We'll have to get a time on the next draw to the center. Check in on Adam's conditions here. He's guaranteed me everything's perfect out there. 7 years into this event, he's still never granted me an interview. Looks like we're chasing this. Overburied on the outturn side, or on the with the outturn, I should say.
Nice weight here, just nail the weight. Little heavy. Through. Through.
Wow, what a throw. And rolls. Oh, what a shot. The yellow might have just hung on. Greg's deciding.
I'd say,
I think it's out, but it's close.
I'm assuming it's out for now. So we're playing the run back.
Heel.
I wouldn't mind throwing the out. I'm kind of seeing the out. Yeah.
Outturn hair low.
I think he just thought it was so good.
Whoa! Whoa! Curl!
Little thick, right on the nose there from Scott. Does get the double. Leaves a red. My apologies, in the 4 foot.
Probably. I don't know. It's like exactly on the line.
It's definitely on the ring. Greg is just trying
Like
to stick
you're saying hit.
Options here. You could draw around, maybe Christmas tree those reds a bit. You did just see Scott make a run back, so you're tempting him with another. Could play the hit and roll if you think it's on.
Yeah.
Don't want to take any risks maybe if you're Thompson.
Yeah, playing it safe this early on in the end. The cameras can be a little bit misleading, so we're at a disadvantage there, but I heard Greg say that he thinks it's out, but could be in.
Well, that's now definitely in, and red will sit 2 here halfway through the third end. And it was a 3 for McIsaac there. So they'll be up 3-0 over Steele.
I don't know, Greg. I think we just that or even just hit and roll.
Gonna hit and roll the wide one, get under the corner. Hit and roll off the center one. I think that's what they're electing to do. Not sure if they're going to roll away or just kind of tuck under the center. It's their own center guard now, so a little bit of advantage. Moving early.
Whoa! Curl! 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 We're going curl!
Just right on the nose. Ooh, the one spot you didn't want to be, really.
Yeah, it leaves Team Thompson a chance to try that hit and roll instead as they shrink the scoring area.
Team's getting a little fooled here. First it was Scott being a little wide, and now Stewart just to the nose as well there. So they will leave that red available.
See Greg's changing it up and going to go under the corner guard as that rock in the center gets higher and higher. It's harder to roll under the center guard.
And now he might be able to be in front of the tee line as well in behind his corner. So that's a pretty good situation if you're Greg Smith with hammer here. This is the lefty out turn, so might run a little straighter than the righty in.
Shanks.
Yes! Yes!
Hard! Nice.
Really nice throw.
Shot.
In front of the tee line, over buried.
Okay.
We saw Bryce dig one out earlier, probably still available for Stewart to try the same.
Yeah, just trust it. Same way.
I think it was
A little
That
less,
is
I
what
think.
they will be attempting.
I couldn't hear though. I was like
These shots are so hard with one sweeper. And if you need to keep it straight or get a little extra curl, you're wasting a half a second as you turn around the rock. So kudos to this group for playing with 3. Making these finesse shots nonetheless. We've seen Bryce turn around there.
Whoa!
Curl! Curl! Can't hurt it.
And Bryce is a 4-time Nova Scotia mixed doubles winner, so is used to jumping up
That's
and
me?
sweeping
Oh,
around the rocks.
That's
which
true.
may be helping him out in this circumstance.
Pretty good single sweeper to have on your team. His mixed doubles partner is playing on sheet number 1 with Team Christina Black there. Lots of national and international experience around the sheets. Mixed championships, junior championships. A lot of success for the Maritime Provinces here at the Stu Sells Halifax Classic.
12, 12-5. 12-5. You're down.
Yes! Yes!
Took off on him, little down weight maybe. And that'll roll away, and the red won't leave the rings. So, sitting 2 without, Thompson now free to draw around the center guard and really tighten up the scoring area.
Again, both teams preferring that one side of the sheet to the other at the moment. It'll be interesting to see how that holds up throughout the game.
You can really see the difference in the brush paths from our angle here. You can really tell that this side of the sheet has been used. The other side's a little fresher. So I wonder if that'll flatten out a bit as we get deeper into the game.
Kendall thinking he may have added a bit, so warning Bryce Everest to be mindful of that when he's judging weight.
5-5.
So I heard Stewart say 5-5. It's not actually 5-5. Curler's taken the 10 off of those hog-to-hog times, so I imagine that was a 15-5 to the top of the button, which is pretty phenomenal speed there.
Does leave a bit out in the open, giving Greg a chance to try a roll under the corner again if he really wants to.
Mm-hmm.
Although he does risk a jam if he does try that.
Yeah, giving himself a good amount of ice. Seen a few over curls here. Not really anything yesterday. Some of the throws on this sheet were a little inside out and drifting a bit, but there seems to be lots of curl on the ice today at all weights.
Honestly, even because he's got the jammer on the back, if he hits a nose, so let's make it. Yeah.
I think you can curl that if you mix it.
Here we go. Greg Smith with his first here in end number 3.
I think he's played all injuries. So if the opportunity arises. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
This is close. Does get a hair of a rotation inwards. Very well played. I don't think he removed the red at the back, but got a little more buried, and a couple of red catchers now that Kendall has to contend with. So yeah, not playing around, just peel here, get it out over the top, and take your force. It was interesting to hear Stewart and Kendall's conversation saying Greg's only thrown interns. No opportunity to make him throw the outturn this end, unfortunately, Emma, but interesting to hear that they're noting that and maybe thinking about that for later in the game.
Clean. Clean. Straight. Clean.
Clean's generally a good sign.
Something like that.
Very nice. And so Greg throwing an intern needs a little bit of the 8-foot to get his single.
So easy to peel when it's straight. It just helps so much.
Yeah, it was perfection.
We're looking for 15, low 15s here.
15-2. Yeah, 15-1.
Yeah, I like that.
Picking him up right away.
Gotta go.
Sweeper's heads down now. Scott Zachary on small. Trying to get him there, and no concerns.
One yellow, yeah.
One yellow it is, so it'll be 2-2 after 3 ends of play, and Team Kendal Thompson will have hammer in end 4.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
Thank you to Neon Train for sponsoring the event since the inaugural women's event. We didn't actually have a pen yesterday to get the updates here, but this is the 5th year of the women's event and the 7th or 8th year even of the men's event. We'll make sure we get that right for folks. Inaugural champion Team Burt on the women's side in 2022. It was Team Laws in 2022, skipped by Selena Negevin, and then in 2023 it was Team Tirinzoni, the 4-time, 5-time, 6-time world champions. A lot of world championships in the Halifax Curling Club that year. So that's on the women's side. And on the men's side, we had our first event in 2018. It was Scott Howard. Then it was followed by Glenn Howard, Team Brad Gushu, Stuart Thompson. We had a John Epping win. We had a Felix Asselin win. And then last year was Team Jeong out of Korea.
Good start to this 4th end with the center guard being thrown. Well, it is a little bit off of the center line, so if Team Thompson wanted to, they could try the tick, but not really a purpose to that at this point in the game.
No, tie game. You keep it simple, even end. Nice to get a point in your even end and have control of the hammer. Early enough though, blank's not terrible. You keep control as well, so lots of options here.
I thought it looked a little tuggy, but you said you added. Okay. Might be a slow. Oh.
We do have some updates around the rink as well. On sheet 4, Team Adams stole one, so they are now up 3-2 against Team Gosland, playing the 4th end without hammer. On sheet 2, which is our Steele McIsaac game, we had Colton Steele missing his last by just a little bit and giving up a steal of 1, which now makes it 4-0 for Team McIsaac, and Team Steele will maintain hammer.
Kalen rocking the patented Matt McCready hood up look. Shout out to my boy Matt McCready from BC. Don't know if he's tuning in, but all you guys could make a fearsome duo if you both had the hoods up there. Couple other announcements. We got lots on the go the next few days. The Gahan House Patch is free all weekend. We have Gahan Pints and Colliding Tides drinks, which we're enjoying here for $6.50. Taxes in all weekend long. The Wooden Board is providing the catering. The famous chowder. Oh my goodness, always love the chowder. From the volunteers is going to be Friday lunch, so I might be sneaking away from work for some chowder there tomorrow. Don't tell my boss. We got floor curling on Saturday. The East Coast Party featuring Jeff Kennedy and free oysters on Saturday night. Raffle tickets drawing at 1 p.m. with some fantastic raffle prizes. We got $5 mimosas and $6 Caesars at the bar Sunday for the semifinals and finals. So, if that doesn't tempt you, I don't know what will. 948 South Bland Street. Come watch some fantastic curling and have a little bit of fun with us here at the Halifax Curling Club.
What weight are you seeing?
I got a 9.5.
Yeah, 10 is probably fine.
Yeah. 9.5. Like a good normal kind of weight. Yeah.
Scott Zachary with his first in this fourth end.
Yes! Whoa!
Yeah. Whoa! Curl!
It's one of those spots that was just maybe running straighter than the teams were expecting yesterday, and so Scott bonking that right on the nose for second shot.
Straightened out. That was close. Weight okay?
10 and a half.
Yeah, as soon as the broom went down, just back up and never come back.
Big.
Stewart saying this might be a little bit more weight than they asked for, but
That's just going to roll away. Emma might be third shot now.
I don't know if it was critical to be shot. I don't know. I don't think so.
For what it's worth, we're second
What did,
shots.
did Renee and Alex do?
There you
Something?
go.
Saying congrats.
Yeah, they won the Canadian mix.
Oh my God! How did I not know that? Okay, I'll have to congratulate them.
Stewart not keeping up to date with his curling news. So yeah, it's on sheet 2. Colton Steele has a couple of members of their team. Mr. Robichaud and Mr. Como, I believe, were on that mixed team that won nationals just a couple weeks ago.
yeah, I hear Stewart saying that he keeps hearing everyone congratulating them, and it is a huge congratulations, a big win.
Yeah, Katie Vendabora, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Also on that team that was winning, successful in mixed out of New Brunswick. And we have a few other members of the Bonspiel here that have won mixed. Christina Black and Jen Baxter winning a couple of years ago with Owen Purcell and Adam McEachran.
And it's really good if you do keep that there and not into there. That's great. She's got their chasing. I don't know if you want to whip it though. I'm thinking
A little bit of debate here from Scott and Greg about how to approach this situation.
right there.
I'll take this moment to note, Greg obviously forgot his black belt at home, wearing a brown belt with black shoes. He obviously stole that look from Scott Zachary 3 years ago. Very classy look.
I don't know yet. I haven't.
But for now, it looks like they've settled on the shot. I think they've drawn up a little double here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yellow into red and get that shooter spinning across into the other red. Pretty thin to make it. Maybe a third of a rock, maybe less even. Maybe a third.
Be a lot of weight coming down the sheet with this one.
Trying to keep this out.
Clean, clean, clean. Great shot.
And that's why they call him Shooter Zachary.
Both rocks staying in the house as well.
Yeah, I think so. It was a
Good talk.
hack.
Good talk. Thanks.
Could also draw around everything.
So that'll go a long way into setting up a force situation here.
Deal, and that's it.
Kendall not having a lot of options, a lot of good spots to hide red stones right now. So just looking to simplify, maybe hope for a miss out of Greg here later in the end.
Asking for good
Heavy,
hack
Ken.
weight.
Well, we know we had nice board, so we're going to have to figure out how nice board relates to good hack.
Just a little bit tight or a little bit more curl than they expected there. Not sure which.
Same side. It's that side. It keeps catching them with a little bit of an overcurl there.
Missing by.
Yeah, I don't mind playing in the rings. He's also got a corner here that he could use now, right? So I like this.
If you are watching us or joining us on the YouTube stream, I believe the chat's active, so let us know where you're watching from. Chime in, let us know what you think of the game, let us know what you think of the, oh goodness. Kaylin lost control of that peel, and we had a little red rock intruding behind our house here, but it doesn't interfere with play, so no problems. But yeah, let us know if where you're chiming in from, where you're watching the game, and we'd love to interact with you. We will try to get a trivia question out there at some point. Don't know what it's going to be yet, but in the second half of this game, we'll throw a trivia question out there for the viewers to try their luck with.
In.
Had a couple good trivia questions yesterday, I thought, so we'll see if we can't keep that going.
I still might have a chance, but I guess not. Yeah.
Yep.
I had a 13.
Hard to hit it.
A little jam, a little thin there, and still leaves 2 of the yellows in play. Open, lots of rings to work with here, so don't think any panic from Kendal, as much as they'd like to get out of this with a blank, if possible.
All right. Okay. Well, you got a second go at it. Yeah.
Here we go. Carter Small with the left, or not Carter Small. Carter Small, correct? We don't have a cheat sheet here for Greg Smith just because they were delayed yesterday, so apologies there.
Top tight.
This path now maybe just getting that little bit flat. That's 2 in a row that were a little bit light. That's not the end of the world, though. You do get a guard out of it. Can be pretty aggressive. Yeah, there's the call.
I'd love to go here. I guess that's just as easy. What do you mean?
So now you kind of have that top 12 stone acting as a second
It's
guard.
the same shot there.
It's a half a rock, yeah. I don't hate it.
Okay, let's do it.
I don't hate it. The classic curling term. I don't think anyone's ever liked a curling shot ever.
Definitely never loved one.
No, I can't ever. I don't think I've ever heard someone say they loved a shot. This is close. Does get 2, just drives the red by over the top of the first one, but I think gets pretty close to buried there. What a good result from Stuart Thompson.
Good. Thanks. It chiseled it, yeah. So we got shot, which is crazy.
Yeah, he rolled off the basket there.
I don't know if it's the rock or the spot, but it's like it's because it's been the same spot on the ice. That's the only reason I was questioning it.
There ones were, it does curl a little more there.
Not like
So
that.
over buried, I mean, this is a tough shot to take on. Trying to poke this red out the back on the in-turn side. Playing it on the out-turn side wouldn't be any piece of cake either.
The other one had a vinyl cap on the end.
I don't even mind. I wouldn't have minded the corner freeze here, but looks like they're going to go for the chase.
Because why would they? Because it would be an uncontrolled length, like the vinyl. Yeah.
It's like Greg may have seen something
And,
different
like you never use a piece of vinyl
down
on
at
end,
the
like, this
hack
is
and may be
uncontrolled.
calling the run back now.
Exactly. You could like push it out to cheat. So I don't think it's supposed to be on there. Yeah. So if we ever use that 6 foot again, which we probably won't. But.
I think it's way straighter when you
Didn't really catch what the Thompsons were talking about there. But they don't seem too bothered by it. They're in good spirits after the little rub got them shot stone. Now Greg looking at this run back, you're going to see the big backswing. Can really get some power behind these peels, Greg. Old school, and we love him for it.
if it was edge on edge, yes, but it's like
This is easy.
5'8" was clean.
Center back.
No, that must have been 14'8". No way, that was a 5. Yeah, no way.
at the ice here to
5'8"
a little straighter. Anything tighter would curl.
Scott Zachary remarking, this is easy. Yeah, no problem, Scott. Just a 8-foot nose run back. No problem. You ever tried the backswing?
No.
It's hard.
I don't think Adam, our ice maker, would like me trying the backswing.
Doesn't stick around, but does remove the red from play. And so 1 yellow in the rings here, and a couple of options. You could hit and try to bring the blank into play, or draw around that corner guard.
I was thinking in, but it's up to you.
Hit and roll to the corner guard's tougher shot, probably better result though.
I like it.
It's the best of both worlds for leaving the blank in play, but maybe getting a skipper's deuce.
Good sweep. Good call, too. Go back and play that.
Here we go, Kendal Thompson on this side of the sheet that's been tricky. It's fooled them a few times, trying to get the line right.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Whoa. Straight. Straight.
Took off on him. Wow.
It's the spot in the ice. It has to be.
Yeah, no panic, and then all of a sudden almost by on the opposite side of the stone. That's got to be frustrating. Maybe there is a bit of a spot there. I'm sure Adam will investigate in between ends, or in between games. I'm sure he'd say it was the throw.
You're gonna need him to pivot around it. And as soon as
I don't
he
want to
did,
leave him a
oh, God,
slash
it just took
blank.
off.
If you put it on the C, he's going to try to play this inverted draw. It's a little
Now the question is, where do you throw
Does
this
everything-
other yellow to try and force them to one instead of leaving a double for the blank?
Is it not just behind? I guess you want to also make it hard. You don't want to.
Kind of looked like we were. Like we weren't
You,
playing
I would
so
say you
aggressive.
throw it in behind your corner, and then
It looks like that's
they
what
have the full 8 foot for a single, but maybe you want to make it slightly more difficult than that.
The only thing I was thinking was like,
Yeah, I want to make it so that, you know, it's not a straightforward draw or a nose hit for them to score one if they opt
just on
to
the high part.
accept the one.
pretty basic call here.
Give us lots of rotation here because there's a couple crossing spots.
Yeah. And 15-2 for top Justin 8.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Here the sweeper's letting Greg know what the speed is.
Wasn't
Greg
this all
communicating
around, but also
exactly
anything
where
close
he
to this
wants
2 and
it
3 seem
to
not
stop.
Pivot around until you like you're 100% certain. Like you almost like don't want it. You ever do it. Yeah.
Again, this spot, they're picking them up right away. This doesn't look heavy. I think this is like, this might be hogged. Woof.
Sacred
Yeah, Greg not overly pleased with that result, understandably so. And so Kendal now has a peel weight shot here
Do you
to
like it
roll
like
out
that?
for the blank.
Yeah. I just hope he doesn't do that pick thing. Out's probably that.
Here we go, Kendal Thompson, hammer in end number 4, looking for the blank.
Whoa. Whoa.
Needs that pick
Clean.
thing now.
Whoa.
Let it out just a bit.
Thank you.
Well played. And so with that, we'll have a blank end, and we'll move into end number 5, tied at 2, Team Thompson with hammer.
Nothing is as exquisite as the enchanting crimson and golden tapestry of fall. When revving your Subaru with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive. Fall for Subaru at your local Subaru dealer today.
not like it overcurled by 2 feet though. Like it's just.
But you were control, and then you're like just forward.
Hello and welcome back. Thanks to Steel Subaru for their sponsorship of this event, in addition to all of other sponsors, including Kahan, Murphy Hospitality Group, Stanhope Simpson, Optimal, Coastal Sports and Wellness, Neon Train, and the Stu Sells Realty Group. My name's Alan Ehrenholtz. We're through 4 ends of play. We're halfway home. What a tragedy. We were just starting to have some fun. Only 4 ends to go. Joined by a local celebrity behind the glass here, Greg Rayfus. Hey, Greg, how's it going?
Yeah, I agree.
Light's good.
Tied here 2-2 is a blank in the 4th end. Thompson with hammer. Emma, what do you expect to see here in end number 5?
It's a good question. Maybe some outturns, but you never know.
Oh, man. I think we're at about 95% on the intern side of the sheet currently.
And another intern being called for Bryce Everest. We do have all the other sheets playing at the 5th end as well. On sheet 1, Team Black took 2. They are now in the lead over Team Regan 4-1, with Team Regan having hammer in the 5th. Over on sheet 2, they blanked the 4th end, so the score is still 3-0 for Team McIsaac, 5-0, 4-0, with Team Steel maintaining hammer. And finally on sheet 4, you have Team Adams, who had another steal. They stole 2 in the 4th, so they now lead 5-2 in the 5th, with Team Goslin having hammer.
Thanks, Emma, for their little round the rings update here. Back on our sheet, Bryce Everest coming in top button right behind that center guard, and Greg Spith now calling for the freeze. And this is Scott Zachary, head down, trying to drag this as far as he can go, but this does not look like it's going to get there. Does get around into the top of the 12. Might just bite the top of the 8. Yeah, there you go. Top 8, and now calling for another freeze here from Kendal Thompson.
I would concur.
Bryce noting that his last one was on the tee line, so to make it top 12, he has to throw 6 feet less. And Stewart agrees.
Bryce using all of his engineering knowledge. An engineer by day, a curler by night. Using all of that technical mind, probably some calculus to figure that one out. It's a pretty good result. Probably 3 feet heavy. But getting there, frozen is a pretty good result. A couple of options for Greg. Little taps, pretty good.
Yeah, the front end suggesting to throw a little bit less weight than what Greg was asking for, so you'll see a back 8, back 12 type of weight here to move those reds around.
You got the desire to throw hack. I mean, you remove a red from play, limit the risk, but you also could spill open. And so this gives you a little more flexibility to keep that yellow in a good location.
Line's good.
Straight! Whoa.
Really well managed. Does roll off just a hair. Might be able to get that yellow out of play and roll a third red in behind the yellows, which would be a very, very nice setup for Kendal Thompson. Can sometimes really be an advantage for the front end players, as much as there's more sweeping, and you're trying to sweep both sides. You get a third stone every end. So if you get in good feel, or you like that extra throw, get the legs under you a bit more and give you a little bit of an advantage over throwing just the 2 stones. Well managed by the Thompson rink, but does leave the the red available.
What is it? Like 7/8? Like anything
7/8
high?
high, 3/4 high.
Talking about what angle they need to accomplish a double.
That was good that I made the right call knowing what the call was. I didn't. I know, yeah. It's like you're turning to the board, use it. It's like, oh, it's control. Oh, it's
I get this moving. Floated it out there a bit. Hair thick, and he's going to jam that red, leave it hanging around the 4-foot there.
Yeah, I think so. Oh. You leave the back double? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right. It's that double there.
It works out. Surrender first. I didn't think it was gonna.
It looked
No,
like
I don't know what else to play in.
Do you see anything else?
As soon as he hit
Peel, I guess.
Yeah, I was surprised.
It's a blank. Do you hate the peel? Hate the peel?
I don't love it. Like they have to make that.
I don't know what he's talking about.
The brothers not on the same wavelength currently.
It's still good here.
I think there's 2 options here. The call is the draw into the top 4 to sit 3. A little more aggressive, trying to get your multiple. Or Stewart's thought was the peel, and what that does is open it up, give Greg a chance to get some reds moving, and brings probably the blank into play, and that's not too bad because then you have hammer in the even ends, which is always a benefit.
Hard Bryce, hard Bryce.
Kendal coming out to help sweep this one.
Have a look.
Looks like they got a good one.
Great team shot there.
That's just like not a quarter. That's the
You wanna
easiest
just
pull
roll
I've
on
ever seen.
top?
I think you can go for that double.
Now it's Greg Smith's turn to ponder the correct shot.
Both teams' front ends wondering about that double.
If you make it good, I don't...
Up and out. They sing it up and then you gotta run double. I think you kind of have to roll. If you want to come look, be the thrower.
No time clocks here, no thinking time, so lots of opportunity to go down, see the angles for yourself, maybe check in on if your skip's crazy or not.
I'm seeing this.
I know my Sunday team does that to me quite often.
Yeah, neither skips on the sheet are seeing that double come into play by the sounds of it.
Well, interesting, Greg walking through the process, thinking about 4 shots ahead. If you make the double, Stewart then has an out-turn slash, yellow, red, yellow, to sit 2 reds potentially, and then you're playing doubles back. So lots of problems, and I think this freeze, if you ever make the roll underneath perfect, really puts Thompson in a spot of trouble. Fun fact, Greg Smith once subbed for me during Sunday League.
Super spare indeed.
Unfortunate for him. Maybe he subbed against me, I can't remember. One of the 2.
Read the rules, yeah, read the rules. It's really good. I think they won the draw, but anyway, so it didn't fucking matter.
Stewart having a full conversation with Carly over on the side of the sheet.
Something about the rules.
And that's just going to be bonk on the nose. So now Kendal with the opportunity. Stewart the opportunity to get underneath. Sit 3 buried.
That rock is a little higher now, making the roll slightly harder.
Yep. In.
You can touch it in half.
I would similar thing like overseeing double or super skate.
Closer to board. Not good hack or nice board, but closer to board.
Straight.
Yep. Hard. Whoa, straight.
Oh, that's a really nice bit of curling. I wonder if the triple's there now, though.
It was really thin.
To make that roll without bringing in the top red, it was really thin.
Yeah. No kidding.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. So it's they're playing this anyway, so it's a pretty good shot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh, and right by.
When not quite moving as they thought it would.
It's weird because this triple's like wire.
Yeah, I like rearranging it.
Well, if you make that, you just triple. We'll probably get 2.
Do we draw tap?
Yeah, that would be nice.
I like that.
17 coffees I had today.
I like that.
Touch it.
Okay.
With top 4.
So, with only 2 yellows to come, you could throw a guard here, Emma, and maybe Greg has to peel again, or draw tap, sit 4, and really put some pressure on and tell Greg to move some stones.
You could hear Kendal talking about how lined up that triple is, so hoping to move the stones around a bit to keep them in play.
Line's very good. I think you're okay. Please, stay close. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, babe.
Now there's at least a triple now.
Curl it.
Just heavy. Whoa, yeah.
Oh.
Whoa. Yeah. Real heavy little curl.
Yeah.
Just make this and over here.
A triple. Just a triple, yeah. Didn't really change anything then.
It's just a different triple.
Different triple.
Thanks, Stuart.
You wanted to like just touch it.
Yeah, he was not getting the shooter out of it.
Right, but if it curled, then it would be fine.
Yeah, we weren't sweeping. But we could
Oh, I know. We could have drived it. Yeah, exactly.
I was scared. If he's heavy, we have a 1 foot rock. Post that yellow.
Right, you probably did.
He said it was good. What? Shoot. It was really close.
So I think some good discussion here. The average curler might think, throw the high hard one and hope to get some red moving, but Greg and team really trying to figure out where this yellow needs to end up. It's not just about making the reds disappear, it's about setting yourself up. And if you kind of stagger the yellows, it acts as a guard a little bit, makes it harder if Kendal draws to the back of the forefoot. So really just be careful here with how this situation settles out after the rocks stop moving.
Where do you want to hit it?
Seeing a measure on 1. See what that means. Wonder how far Jen stayed away from it this time. Give you an update when we get that measure back. And we did have a quick update on 4. Goslin's getting a couple in 5, so they're down 1, playing 6. Wide. Does not quite make the triple, but gets that red to 4th. position, so maybe enough to make sure it doesn't count here and end number 5. So it looks like it was just a single on sheet 1, and so black will be up 5-2, 5-1 after 5 ends of play.
There's no slash triple, right? If we knows?
No.
You know how they call Christina
This is pretty
X-Tina?
good too.
You know what I'm saying? You never heard that? Christina X-Tina?
What?
No, I haven't.
No, you've never heard that before?
I like this.
She gets shirts for the trials that say the X-Men or the X-People.
X-People.
The
Very
X-People.
politically correct of you.
The X-People, you know? I think that'd be fun. Can you imagine the whole Scotia Centre, the Metro Centre, wearing the X-People to cheer on Christina?
It will be an exciting tournament having a local team in the trials,
Absolutely.
as well as teams from across the country.
But we don't care about that.
Clean. Yep.
It's a bit of a
Yep.
production too. We have over 450 volunteers
Yep.
helping out, so
Yep.
you have the whole community working together on these events.
Absolutely. We have a lot of volunteer help for that trials. We have a lot of volunteer help this weekend. Looking around behind the glass, a number of folks dedicating their time and energy and effort to making this event a reality, from ice making help to folks upstairs running the bar, housekeeping, keeping everything in line for our curlers, all sorts of people that go into pulling this event off. And so thank you very much to all of our volunteers. This event wouldn't be possible without you, and we look forward to a little celebration when it's all said and done, and making sure we can move on to the next event.
So you see him at 10 right there? Yeah, he's dead. I think that should be okay.
I don't know. I kind of think I'd be just trying to make a double. Or like hit and roll in off the back. Shrink the scoring area, maybe, I don't know.
That's probably what I'd say.
Yeah. Because if he's dead perfect, you can probably still be in with your shooter to make the double. Yeah, you'll have a double regardless, but I think you get the bonus of your shooter.
They're off, but fully involved.
Yeah.
So Greg electing to play the short run back. Try to sit one buried. It's going early. It's on this side that's gone. And this is going to try to keep this on the center line. And that's actually a sneaky good result. The thrown yellow can never be removed from play. And so it's going to be only a nose hit for 2. I'm not seeing an opportunity to get that third red into play.
Holy, what a sweep. You want to throw the 8? What?
Oh, I just
You like the intern?
straight on the center.
Like you know the pearls.
All of us
Again, this side of the sheet causing some hesitations. So you have Kendal opting for the intern.
Okay, I can't sweep with this. That looks, I think that's fine.
Yeah, interesting. A lot of pause there from the Thompsons, not fully knowing how that out turn was going to react, and thinking this inside out might be the more predictable turn.
Clean. Yep. Yep.
Bryce going early.
Straight. Straight. Hard, Bryce. Gotta go, Bryce.
Not a lot of weight being thrown there.
Good. Good sweep.
What a sweep by Bryce Everest to hold that up and keep that 2 alive. So that'll be a 4-2 scoreline. Team Kendal Thompson up. Smith with hammer in 6 when we come back.
For a sec.
Alright, it looked, when I let go, I thought it was great.
Every shot starts with a plan. You read the ice, choose your line, and make your move. Retirement should be no different. Without a plan, you're just throwing stones and hoping for the best. Optimal helps you see every angle and builds a strategy that fits you. It puts you in control, giving you clarity and confidence in every financial decision. Optimal. Create the retirement you've earned.
Always curls, yeah. I think, yeah, I didn't ever want to play the out turn. I'm just so worried about it doing that picky thing.
And here, welcome back. We're about to start end number 6.
We didn't know what you were saying. I see you're saying miss the picky spot, yeah. Actually, like, what?
Good conversation between Stuart and Bryce. Still trying to just understand the ice. Always learning when you're playing at this level, and they're still thinking there's a little spot there. Just trying to figure out exactly where it is so they can keep that tucked away in the back of their heads for later in this game.
A picky thing, I think, is the official term that's being used.
Technical curling language.
Time. Sam Brandon's a slow one.
Bryce Everett's first rock of the 6th, just sliding into the rings a bit heavier than they would have wanted.
So here, as we get into end number 6, it is trivia time. We're going to ask the trivia question here to those inside the glass and everybody watching online on YouTube. In the spirit of Colleen Jones being named to the Nova Scotia Sports Hall of Fame on the weekend, congratulations again, Colleen. What a great accomplishment. Who were the members of her first Scotties winning team? Bonus points if you can get the year. Bonus points if you can get the year. So again, in honor of Colleen Jones being elected or enshrined in the Nova Scotia Sports Hall of Fame, who was on her first Scotties winning team and what year did they win it?
Is this the provincial Scotties or the national Scotties?
We are going with the national event. The national event. No, the provincial no longer called the Scotties, so we'll go with the national event.
Shot.
Good shot there by Bryce Everett.
At least top 8.
The weight tripping them up a little bit.
Especially with Bryce now. Yeah, I don't remember one where he's missed it. Yeah.
Who's ever missed it, he gets a perfect roll off the guard.
Yes.
But I actually don't even remember him ever hitting guard.
Which is as good as any other made shot.
It's a 10 out of 10 difficulty.
Yeah.
So, high corner to start off for Greg, and not really usable, unfortunately. So now trying to get a second corner up, maybe in a better location. I do just start to wonder, they played a lot on this in-turn or this out-turn side now of the sheet. If it's just falling apart a little bit as the game goes on, maybe losing a bit of the speed. Thank you to Stephen Robert, pardon if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you to Megan Edwards for tuning in. Really appreciate you joining us today on the stream. And if you know the answer to the trivia question, let us know.
Looks pretty good, Ken. What? Yeah,
Which is fine. It's a really good spot.
Okay, yeah. I don't think the guard would have changed that. Yeah. Yeah.
So some really good red placement there. Like to see the center line guard, top 12, top 4. And so it's peel time. Get the bananas out.
I'm seeing the out again.
Good shooting.
No?
Well played.
Not the bananas. Oranges? Oranges?
I don't know. I feel like the joke is getting a bit old on the commentary.
No. There's always time for more jokes on the commentary stream here.
The first, yeah, Sam Brandon, the first is 84 pizza.
We can come up with some new original Peel content.
You're not in a banana costume, so
Maybe we'll
it's
have
hard
to
to take seriously.
maybe we'll have to find a banana suit, or I'll bring some bananas tomorrow. Run double and rolls to a corner. What a shot from Scott Zachary, and lots of places to hide yellow stones now on that side of the sheet.
Is it crazy? Yeah, true.
You'll be able to chase, I think.
Through like
Just make
a million
this.
of those
Nice and tight.
Yeah.
So, keeping it simple. Could have elected maybe a double peel on the yellows and rolled the center. It's a pretty complicated shot. Straight guard is the call, and potentially a little bit of an easier shot there as well.
Okay, you can wait. Hold it. That's the solid. Good shot.
Nice shot from Stewart there.
I've got some guesses and answers coming in.
Oh,
For a trivia
okay,
question.
all right. Good stuff, good stuff.
Wow, it's really good.
Problem is, I don't know the answer, so I don't know if they're right.
No, okay. No, don't you worry. The Trivia Fairy will make sure that we get the correct answers here. Just a little tight on this one, drives it right by. Hangs on for a really wide corner there.
Straight a bit.
Oh, double bonus points if you can get the year and the city.
Okay, hold out. Okay. I had good. Good sweep early. Good shot.
I'm looking at the banners up here, trying to see if I can cheat a little.
I think she might have been out of the Mayflower that year. I'm not for sure. Oh, no. I'm looking it up. She was out of the Halifax Curling Club.
I do see the banner, so for those in the club, you can do a little bit of cheating if you play some I Spy.
Yep.
Shot.
So there's the peel, redstone off of the forefoot, and 5 yellows scattered around the rings. We now have a yellow guard on the center. Kendal Thompson electing to come around, challenge the Smith team to continue making these peels and not give them any time to set up for a 2.
Heavy clean. Where? Line's very good. It's very good line. Yeah, look, curl.
Top 4.
What a shot.
Good judgment.
Very good curling.
Another good team shot. You got Kendall coming out to sweep.
It's starting to get in the realm of like noticeably slower.
Yes, because your tights were 15.
I thought that it was draw weight, like top 8 weight. That's why I thought like it was a rocket the first one.
Another run back here.
Whoa! Straight! Whoa! Straight!
Great shot. Clinic of peels here. Running out of bananas. No response.
I am not
what's the
acknowledging
term?
done anymore.
I think if you're throwing the in, it has to be normal.
Well, and the Grand Slams, making them popular.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah.
Cool as aloe from Carter Small. Get it?
Again, not acknowledging.
Why people let me on the mic is sometimes surprising. So, that didn't quite stay buried. Really hard to bury the nose run backs there with the big weight. Does pop out in the open. On this intern side, which we know has been causing both teams a little bit of issues. So I think this is tight ice, good weight, and trying to roll back to the center.
What? Straight! Straight!
There's this spot again.
Very close.
And we'll just poke out on the other side of the center line.
Yeah, I was like, are we gonna flash? I don't know. Like, it's just really unpredictable. As soon as it moved, I was like, oh my, it looks like it's picking. So like, as a line caller, it's like, oh god, it's missed. I think we kind of have to play the other team in the future.
My gun is this.
It's like we just don't know what it's gonna do.
So N6 here. You really want to score if you're Greg Smith. If you get your 2, you're tied.
Yeah.
And you'd have Hammer potentially coming home in 8. You'd look for a force in 7. And then your 2 in 8 for the win. Kendall's not too concerned about a blank here or even giving up 1. He can then search for the blank in 7. And then deuce in 8 with that all-important hammer.
He's getting so upset, but like, that's a very hard shot with a lot of weight. It's like, it's so hard to stick that with a good feel. Normal or control, yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So it looks about maybe hack weight is the call here. Try to get a little flop under that guard. Set up the 2.
I thought you said time, that's time out. It was 9.
A little frustration there. They thought they had a good one. Didn't quite curl up like they thought. Does get a piece buried, but should be available for Kendall.
With like a... No. Well, I think behind the net... That's what I think not being cute is... That's the call. No, I think that's good with control.
So job number 1 here, get rid of the yellow. Make sure there's no chance for a 2. Second job, maybe roll to a good spot and force Greg into something difficult for the blank, or force a force, I suppose.
Kendall throwing control weight, which is more weight than we've been seeing most games. There's been a lot of down weight hits this game.
Good boards.
A lot of good boards and heavy
Clean.
hacks.
Yeah.
Clean. Whoa, curl. It has to curl. Whoa.
And
Take
it
a shot.
will sit down. Does it poke out the other side? It does. The blank is available. Scott Zachary's made the choice. He's cleaning the path.
Yeah.
Just a little wider than they've been. Might be a hair fresh, so wouldn't expect big peel to move, but you never know.
Oh, look at this bullet.
So here we go. With hammer in end number 6, Greg Smith, the backswing, looking for the blank. This is that spot that's floated a bit.
I love the clean. You're probably going to get a reading.
And there it goes. Red on its way by, and that'll be a blank. Smith keeping hammer in end number 7.
We started Neon Train to help get small and medium-sized organizations online to transform their learning and make their programs more effective. Our team of learning experts will work with you to understand your budget, project scope, and learning goals. It's so rewarding when our clients say to us, I now have more time to focus on my business. I now have more time to put into my learners. I now have more time to spend with my family. Reach out today and start your organization's learning transformation.
All right, we are back. End number 7. Getting to the pointy part of this game. It is Thompson up 2 at 4-2 scoreline. Smith keeping hammer after the blank in 6. So to lead us off once again, this will be Bryce Everest of Team Thompson.
As this end gets going, there are some updates on the sheets around us. Team Adams had a good end against Team Gosselin. They took 4, making the score 9-4 after 6 ends, with Gosselin having hammer. And the other teams are deciding to wait to put the scores up.
We can only give you updates when we see them. Kendal making sure we get our second blank up there. Another very divisive curling issue. Where do you put your blank score?
Well, if your team Steele and McIsaac, it's at the 15 and 16 point mark.
Yep. Team Black and Regan also playing that way with a blank at 16. Our sheet, it's Thompson and Smith using the blank area. It actually says to put the blank ends. So I'll just start taking some polls in the pre-event survey. Get some stats on this.
Where to hang the blanks and what does good board
What does
mean?
good board mean? Please give us all of the ways to say board.
Wait's nice.
Or something like, is bumper board? I think that would get a lot of fun responses.
What is he saying?
Make sure you're there. Go ahead.
This club is a bit of a loud one when you're out on the ice, so teams are having to work a little bit extra hard to communicate. You can hear them asking what each other is saying.
I think part of that was McIsaac there had an opportunity for a blank. Seeing Kalen throw sub 6 seconds, the man can definitely move a stone, but caught a little bit thick and stuck around for a single, so a little disappointed with himself. But he'll still take a 5-2 lead into end number 7 on sheet number 2. Hood still secured above his hat, so no change. Still a little chilly, obviously. So another end here with the corner guard. Scott Zachary trying to get this buried. It stops just above the tee line. And it will be, I think, pretty fully buried. Even a little over buried, but with the great movement on this sheet and all the curl that we've seen inside out, probably available for this chase. And Bryce has been money on each of his chases so far today. So expect this will be close.
Wait's nice.
He did throw this same shot 2 ends ago, so they're used to the path.
Stewart picking this one up right away. Goes now. Wow. Great sweep by Stuart Thompson. Line call and throw as well. What a result. Sitting 3 without.
I think it did hit the guard a little bit.
You think it backsided it?
I do.
Whoa. Stewart just putting the jacket on. I think he was a little chilly. Bryce has been throwing too good. They warmed up a little bit now.
Nice trio.
Where?
Whoa!
Line good.
Whoa!
Straight. Straight. Straight.
Team Smith getting the same curl in this path.
Okay, just go here. Whoa, 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 whoa.
This is going to over curl a bit. We'll settle in for third shot, but probably not where you want to be if you're Greg Smith.
Yeah.
Opportunity now. Play it simple, rip the guard. So, as we get into end number 7 here, we'll go to the always fun fashion update. Just looking over at Team Steel here, lead Cam Salai. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Very accomplished curler. Canadian junior silver medalist. A lot of provincial championships in the junior circuit. Very stylish 2XU arm sleeve there for sweeping. He's got the ankle socks on. Can't support the ankle socks.
Controversial.
I don't know. I'm sorry, Cam. Don't want to throw you under the bus here, but go get some tube socks. Get some black socks on there.
Thank you.
Let us know your opinions. Maybe you like the ankle sock look. Not for me, but let us know in the chat on YouTube. Let us know what you think about the type of socks curlers should be wearing during their games. He is a student. Maybe get some donations. Get some donations of socks.
Did you ever play
So again, early in an end here. Not set up well for Team Smith. Bringing in Shooter Zachary to have a look at the angles here. And try to set up a 2 or maybe bring in the blank.
Oh, he had a nice shot to win.
Oh, we have barrier coming in as another way to say board weight.
Barrier weight. Ooh, that must be a less common one, but I like that. Barrier
That's a little
weight.
bit UK.
UK
Oh, wow.
barrier.
It's like a delicate touch.
Okay, I'm a fan.
Perfect.
But what about good barrier?
Wow. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yeah. That's so hard to do. in this
Okay.
circuit. Throw a touch
We
shot
do have a
like that.
couple of answers to the
You always
trivia.
throwing like a peel
We have
away
L-
double. It's
I
like-
will say,
like a
Luke
band.
Saunders, you might have, you should know. Luke, I'd be hoping you know the answer to the trivia question. End number 7 here. Let's give the answer to the trivia. So it was 1982. Played in Regina, the bustling metropolis of Regina, Saskatchewan. In the Agrodome, we had an attendance of 12,896 for the final. Between Colleen Jones and Dot Rose out of Manitoba, Colleen was supported at third by Kay Smith, second Monica Jones, and at lead by Barb Jones Gordon. So I think Luke nailed that one. And if you did as well, there you go. You got a prize, a little bit of pride, potentially no other prizes. Fun fact, Colleen won at 22 years of age, which made her the youngest skip to win the Women's Curling Championship, which I think is pretty cool. It's her first of 6.
And that year, she represented the Halifax Evening Ladies Curling Club.
That is another fun fact. There you go.
I think we just want to stick near the forefoot, make them have to throw some weight here, right?
And of
Nice
course,
pass.
with Monica and Barbara being her sisters, it was a true family
Affair, yes. They would go on to represent Canada at the 1982 World Women's Curling Championship in Geneva. They would finish 5th that year after missing the playoffs, losing 2 tiebreaker games to Scotland and Norway. It's the start of a very, very successful curling career.
I thought that was why.
I was really scared to curl that.
Yeah.
So, back in our feature here, a lot of red floating around the rings. A couple of reds in the forefoot. I don't know about you, Emma. I'm not seeing a 2 for yellow right now.
Thank you. I thought it was
Well,
a little
they've
bit
got
like
4 rocks left, so you never know.
You never know.
But it doesn't really matter if the weight's good. I can't tell what he's yelling. It's just like, yeah.
Stuart, we were also confused. We weren't quite sure what Greg wanted.
Pretty good.
I don't think that's a bad result.
Maybe I can pump it through the hole.
Not a big hole there, Stuart. I'm not going to lie to you. Kendall now going to take some time and figure out the best choice here with Stuart.
My first thought was pump it through the hole, but it's a small hole. Okay, yeah. Looks so good for me.
Could play the high one and lose the backing too. I don't mind that.
Here, Kendall agree that there is no hole there.
That's what I was thinking. You could get double.
Interesting to hear the thought process. Even though that other yellow is 5th shot right now, thinking that might be the best way to get in there.
Clip,
You might see Bryce Everest go join them in this conversation.
Classic front end, just going to chime in and say, boys, let's throw some stones. There we go. Didn't even get halfway. They saw the imposing presence of Bryce coming down the rink, and they're like, oh, we better make a
There's lot of
decision.
weight. The other shot can go wrong. Regular? Like good regular.
There's another weight.
Good regular.
Firm?
Not just regular, good regular.
I think that's the right ice is firm.
Firm. You got another weight. Let it out a bit. And at good regular, might not come back.
Watch the back. No, it's killing it.
Okay, interesting.
Oh yeah, we roll in. That one's in the forefoot.
It's true. Probably needed to hit it an inch thinner with that weight.
I don't know. Did it go out? Did it go out and spin out? I wasn't watching close enough. Okay, I don't know.
A little bit of confusion on if that red left the rings or not. I don't know if it'll come into play, but you never know.
That would have definitely, because it touched that.
So what do you think? You go hack, board,
What about heavy hack?
control. Oh, we're good. Well, we're not going. There's like 13 then.
We've got another one in here called wall weight,
Wall.
which is good barrier.
Oh, wall is equivalent to good barrier. Okay, that's fun. Oh goodness. So we got hack, and then we have the combination of board, bumper, barrier, and wall. And then you're going to control, and then normal, and then we had regular and firm. That sounded like they were equivalent. Somewhere in there there's easy peel.
Oh, so we're doing easy peel, but not good board.
All right, we can have good board. There was 4 other boards. And then regular peel, maybe, or good peel. What about firm peel? Don't know if that's in there. I don't think they're electing for any of those. This looks like it's maybe back 4, a little draw tap to the frozen position on the back 4-foot stone.
Baby around the horn. been interesting, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Have the Thompson brothers talking about the potential of throwing an around the horn, which would require one of those good weights.
Because we didn't even start with space weight.
Still don't think that's a real.
Talk to former event champion John Epping. He loves space weight.
Okay, we'll see how this rock is going. It's looking pretty good. Maybe a little light though.
Roll off it, roll off it. Roll off it, go.
Okay.
It's not terrible. But you are sitting too, so I don't even know if you have to deal with it if you're Kendal Thompson.
Roch, if you hit the yellow, his tap is not there. Is it? That tap.
Bryce coming down early this time, wanting to get his say in.
This is looking a bit like a mixed doubles end. Bryce would pretty knowledgeable about maybe the angles. Figuring out where to put a red stone here. We call timeout, bring in Carly from the other sheet.
Just pause her game.
Yeah. Call double timeout. The first ever double sheet timeout in curling history.
That one, but
Alright. If he makes a triple, they're line through. There's one they're buried. No, if he gets
Phone a friend, call Michael.
From bed.
and then if this,
Could call Stephen or Kate. A number of supporters of this team that they could call in. Not sure you have to get fancy here. I mean, just throw the guard, take the tap away. Are they worried he'll throw the red triple? I'm not sure the red triple's for more than one.
You're fine. Yeah.
So I think the call is kind of like center line guard. Try to take the triple and the tap away. I think. Make this right, steal a 2. Oof, that puts Greg in a lot of trouble playing an 8. Looks like it might be over curling a bit.
Bit heavy as well.
Yeah, so the yellow tap is there. Not sure what else you got if you're Greg Smith. As he looks pensively, maybe somewhat concernedly at the situation. I can never tell how these matrices work. I think Thompson won yesterday against Weagle, but I actually don't know. Smith missed their game due to the flight issues, so they're on their first game.
Yes, Thompson did beat Weagle.
So there you go. Thompson 1-0.
But I believe that was this morning.
you could have very easily just tried these.
Oh, they didn't get their first game till this morning. Okay. Gotcha. They must have played, because they didn't have another game till tomorrow night.
Which is, it can bite you in the ass. But I think
As the debate continues, it looks like we have a final. It was Team Adams over Team Godsland, so I believe that means Adams moves to 3-0, so they're having a good little run here. That'll put Godsland at 0-3. So teams on different trajectories there.
We do have an update from Michael Brophy as he is watching. He likes the result.
He's liking the results so far. Okay, Michael, what would you throw? What are we throwing, Michael? I guess it's not your team's shot. So.
And a bit of an update on sheet 1. In the 7th end, there was a steal by Team Rican. So the finals, I'm having to dodge some players here to see what the score is. It looks like it is Team Black up 1 with Hammer playing 8.
Gotcha. And then it looks like Steele took a single on sheet 2. So it'll be McIsaac up 5-3, playing in 8 there as well.
Whatever we got to do to be sitting 1.
Shooter Zachary now chiming in.
Yeah, because there's no other good shot other than maybe in.
So right here,
You know, it's way harder.
a 13. Right there.
No, yeah, it's tricky. Realistically, I see him. God, do we have to remove the yellow now?
Tap, tap, shoot.
Yeah.
Close.
So it looks like they've elected for the double tap. I think if you make it perfect, there might be some in-off run back, one or the other, for 2. It's still on.
I got another weight call coming in here.
Ooh, what do we got?
4 weight.
4.
Any guess what that is?
Like F-O-R-E?
No, F-O-U-R.
4 weight.
Really good.
Is that enough to remove 4 stones?
Apparently, it was used to say between the back line and the hack.
Oh, so the original space weight.
The original space weight.
The original space weight. That's pretty fun.
Yellow.
Love that. And we also love that result for Team Smith. The double tap, getting the angles on the top ones. Very well played by Greg Smith. And now they're setting up for their single. At least maybe the deuce. Kendal Thompson electing the only way to get that yellow out of there is the in-off. They're going to get a little noise here.
I didn't either. I think I yelled hard and the rock was still on my index finger.
So that's what? 4/space, hack, board barrier, bumper wall, control, normal, regular firm, peel. Is our summary so far.
Here too far, didn't we? To get that for 3.
Kendal Thompson with his last. Playing the in-off here in end number 7.
Close, straight,
Bryce,
straight.
head down. It's close. Whoa, what a shot from Kendal Thompson. He will move that yellow into the 8-foot and sit 3 without. What a result.
I almost jumped and was like, whoa, I got to reset.
What a result.
Great team shot there. Good sweep. Good line call.
Not there. It's still into this there.
So now Greg has to dream something up. Peel, hit what you can see on the yellow, into the red, wiggle, wiggle, into the button.
I think it's just I think it's a third.
Getting some commentary that the Black Sox are the call. Take all the weights out of it. You got to be wearing the Black Sox. I think it's there. I do think with the way Greg can throw this, the big backswing, hit what you can see, wiggle, wiggle for 1. double wiggle.
That was a big backswing.
Oh, and he just hits it a bit thin over the top. That'll be a big steal of 3 and handshakes here between Thompson and Smith. Thompson's going to move to 2-0. Smith will fall to 0-1. And so Kendal Thompson shaping up well for the playoffs. Greg Smith looking to rebound in their next game. Thank you very much for tuning in for this draw here, but we still have a couple of sheets to go, so we'll stick around as these two teams push their rocks back. We'll kind of have this overhead view. We've got McIsaac and Steele with only a few rocks to come, and we got Regan and Black, and we're going to get a replay. We're trying the replay out. Look at this. Okay. This is Scott Zachary earlier in the game. Shooter Zachary making the double and sticking around to line 2. And here's Kendal Thompson. Bryce Everest on the brush.
Appreciate it. Thank you, miss.
Look at that. Hitting about a half a stone. Right into that yellow. Getting that yellow out of the 4-foot into the 8. All right, we're experimenting with the functionalities here. I like where we're going. I think I made less mistakes today.
I will say that there was one just now.
Oh no, what did I say?
Team Smith is actually 0-2. This is their second game.
Oh, that is their second game. Okay, well I didn't know. You can't blame me on that one. We're only here part of the day. Only so much one can do. So I feel like one mistake, big improvement from yesterday.
I would concur.
Also, record mistake, much less egregious than name mistakes.
Hey, do you know where our broom bag is?
Again, apologies to Jocelyn. Hopefully I get to call another one of your games and I don't make as many mistakes out there. So we do have the overhead here, a couple of options. We're paying attention to both at the same time. So sheet 2, McIsaac up 5-3 with hammer. And sheet 1, Black up 5-4 with hammer. Black sitting pretty good. McIsaac throwing peels. So just looking to get to the pointy end of these games. Looks like we're on thirds last in Steele McIsaac game, and we're on skips first in the Black Regan game. Wow. Rebecca Regan with a lovely draw tap to put some pressure on ex-Tina Black. Rebecca supported by Olivia McDonough, Kaylee Smith, super sub Heather Smith, I believe, and then lead Ella Kinley. And over on sheet 2, it looks like Team Steele still evaluating a little hit and roll. Christina and Jill Brothers over here debating how to attack this red, yellow, yellow, red situation. So, looks like Steele's settled on a shot here. I think they've changed it up. Go after the yellow and try to remove it from play. And then we got Christina playing a little run onto the yellows.
Both both coming down the ice at the same time.
What a cool view, hey? I love this. Oh, it's looking like they're going for the draw tap here. Christina making a nice one. And third, Como making a nice one for steal. Okay, we got ourselves some games here. So there we go, run from Team McIsaac, getting some red moving, getting some yellows out of the way, but leaving red shot stone, so some work to do yet. Rebecca Regan debating the ins and outs here. A lot of yellow, or a lot of red in the rings, trying to figure out a way to steal from Christina Black. A lot of very anxious onlookers here behind the glass. Ella Kinley still not necessarily sold on the shot, even though her skip is sitting in the hack.
Rebecca coming back down now.
Taking another look at the situation. Ella, originally from Bermuda, is a student here. Has played at a number of junior events, junior provincials, and nationals, and as well spared in a game in this Stu Cells last year. So got some experience under her belt at this event. The rest are rookies, including, I believe it's Heather subbing for Kaylee. Heather has played in this event before, so she's got some experience lending that in the house now. Looks like Colton Steele trying to split the rings and sit 2 here. They do need the 2 to tie. Now, without the guards, you'd expect Kaylin McIsaac to be able to make some reds go away here. Ooh, look at this angle. Oh, my goodness. We're getting all sorts of good stuff from the production team here. Thank you very much for all your assistance throughout the event. We know it's a ton of work, long days, so we sincerely appreciate it.
Looks like Team Regan has come to a decision.
With that ice, maybe some sort of like back 12 little bump situation.
Just through.
Just through 4 weight.
Yeah.
4 weight, space weight. Let's ask the guys here. What is the difference between board and bumper? Bumper is a heavy board. What about barrier? It's the same as board. What about wall? This is all the things we got in the chat during your game. Okay, so we're saying bumps a little bit more. Because of all right. Okay. I gotcha. Thank you for tuning in. As we were doing that, it looks like Kaylin made a double and ended the game. So we were all distracted. Good job, Kaylin. Congratulations on the win. That'll move them to 1-1, and Steele also to 1-1. Let's go with that. No, Steele might be 2-1. Looks like Regan rolled away. And so that might be shot stone. They're not taking any chances. Christina's going to look to just remove it from play and take the win.
Last shot of the draw on the way down. Carly picking up on the sweeping pretty early.
Head down. Clean called. removed from play, and that'll be a win for Team Christina Black. They'll rebound after a loss yesterday. They will move to 2-1, and Regan will fall to 0-3, so solidly in the mix for the playoffs. Team Christina Black is. Thank you very much for tuning in. Emma, were there any thoughts, any concluding thoughts here from draw number 7?
I like barrier.
You like barrier. Barrier weight is what we're playing from now on Sundays. So, thank you very much for tuning in here. On behalf of everyone here at the Halifax Curling Club, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Gahan House, Murphy Hospitality Group, Stanhope Simpson, Optimal, and Coastal Sports and Wellness. Our presenting sponsors, Steel Subaru and Neon Train, and our title sponsor, the Stu Sells Realty Group. My name is Alan Ehrenholtz. On behalf of Emma Arnold and everyone here at the Halifax Curling Club, thank you, and we hope to see you at 8:15 for our next feature game. Thank you, and see you then.
Every shot starts with a plan. You read the ice, choose your line, and make your move. Retirement should be no different. Without a plan, you're just throwing stones and hoping for the best. Optimal helps you see every angle and builds a strategy that fits you. It puts you in control, giving you clarity and confidence in every financial decision. Optimal. Create the retirement you've earned.
Nothing is as exquisite as the enchanting crimson and golden tapestry of fall. When revving your Subaru with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive. Fall for Subaru at your local Subaru dealer today.
While many industries and sectors think that they're unique because of their product or because of their industry, when you look at it from the common denominator of education, they're all very similar. Knowing that every organization in the world has some need for training and education, that's what unlocks human potential. Knowing that gave us a basis to really dream big.
Hey everyone, welcome back to All Aboard with Rob Belleville.
You know, we had some interesting developments in Neon Train over the first couple of years as we were building the company. We've seen an incredible market growth. And the impetus for the podcast was really to start celebrating some of our client success stories and really to give other people who are considering the journey of online learning some confidence that there is an entryway and there is a successful outcome at the end of it. When I can do an exercise like running this podcast, bring value to the folks that we're working with and interviewing or talking to, every day gives me that smile on my face to want to come to work and find that next company, find that next nonprofit to help.
Jenny, what the heck are we doing up here on the rooftop? I've got a 450 square foot patio off my condo unit that we can be sitting there.
Stu, we pay for this.
I know you pay for these amenities, and you know what? Yeah, we should use them because they're amazing.
Exactly, so that's why we're here.